Good morning, everybody. We'll be starting in just a second. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy holidays. Happy holidays. Let me get this ready here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning and happy. Okay, we got this, we got that. Got this here. We got the video camera going on. Good morning, everybody. There we are. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I got Bonnie here. Oh, here he is. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Let's say hello to everybody. Should be seeing my screen now. There we are. And let's see, did every message go out? Yes, it did. All right. I'm expecting a little bit less of a crowd this week for obvious reasons. And also, I am going to be on a limited holiday schedule, which I will tell you about once a few more people come in here. But actually, I'll tell you a few times. I'm going to be driving to South Florida. I'm going to be visiting my aunt and uncle with my wife and Rachel. I will be around. I will be updating Telegram, not as often. I will not be in the VIP room this week. And the next morning show we do will be on Friday. Okay. So today and Friday, I'll be in the morning show. I will not be in the VIP room this week. I think Kane and others will be taking my place, but I will not be there this week. This is my big week vacation. Usually I do this because a few years ago I tried trading this week, and I got my ass handed to me. Not last Christmas, 2 Christmases ago, I got my ass handed to me. So I'm going to be taking really slow. All the programs will be working except the program that I'm the most active in, which is the pit. That's the program where I trade myself. Nobody goes in there. It's going to be very quiet. If we do trades, they will be swing trades. So I'm just letting you know, folks, it's a good time to recharge your battery. I will be updating you. I will be responding to emails. I'll be around. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not going to be in front of the camera, okay? I pretty much try to take off around 4th of July for a week, and this week obviously is a very fragmented week. I don't recommend doing a lot of trading this week because the market volatility and liquidity is going to be on the lower end of the scale. Let's say hello to everybody. Arnulfo, Brendan, Cheese Grade Trader, Brian. Good morning, Brian. Adrian, Dr. Luke, Manuel, Texas Kirk, Scotty, CJ, Roddy, George, Jody, Rihanna, Greg, Dave, Steve, Catherine, Omar. Good morning, Omar. Freck, Lloyd, Joanne, Jesse, Clay, Walter, Dave, Jesse, Jeff, Gregory, Gene. Good morning. Good morning. Scott, Hawkeye, Art, AG Koopa, Junior, Mark, Minnesota Matt, Illinois Grain Farmer, Richie, Moondog is in the house. Good. Back from the gym. Better than being back from the hospital, I'll tell you that. Shemenz is here. Randy, Robert, Stan, Harold, Richard, Javad, retired surveyor Mr. David F. is here. James, Stephen, Ruth, David, Mr. Eagle Beagle is in the house. We love our Eagle Beagle here. Tom, Wade, Bull Rider. Let's see. I'm going a little too fast. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting ahead of myself. We got Tom, we got Wade, we got Bull Rider, we got Don, we got Michael, we got Peter. Good morning, Peter. Piet de Brock from the Netherlands. Good to see you, Piet de Brock. Ivan, Karen, Raj, Ralph, Victor, Hopiumatic, Richie. Definitely ready for the short week, meaning don't go crazy today. Captain Beef, Delbert. That's right. Oh, yeah. 1080. Thank you for reminding me, Adam. I almost forgot. Good morning, Bob. Good morning. I hope this week it'll be less rough than last week for you. Doug, Penny, good morning. Good morning. That's right. Hanukkah just ended. Time for Christmas. Got to get my wife that Santa hat. Ray, Nathan, Bob, Mary, Next Gen, Dave, Mr. Costa Blanca from Spain, 57 degrees. That's you got about the same temperature as us here right now. Bob, Deanna, Kurt, Paul, High Grounders here, Moondog, Colette, Robert, Joe, Jim, Steve, Ed, Lawrence, Robert. We got Sherman, we got Frank, Henry, Richard, Jim, Jeff, we got Charlie, we got Anukumar, good morning, Sebastian, Mr. Goose. Moondoc says, I don't want to be a Grinch. There you go. There you go. William, good morning, William. It's so nice to have you and your son here. I love it. I love it. If you guys have kids that are actually interested in trading, this is a great place for them to be. Now, my kids don't take that advice, but here we are. Bill, maybe they will after they graduate professional school. I don't know. That's right. Hit the thumbs up. My Christmas present. Bob, Michael, we got Afu, Mr. Goodbrand. I see Mr. Goodbrand. Good morning, Tom. HG's here. Robert, Matt, Bernie the Bear is in the house. I like that. Ivan, Captain Sharp, Cam, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. If you're just coming in here right now, do what Eagle Beagle just said, please. Thank you for reminding me. We got John Boy. We got Captain Sharp. We got Mike. Please hit 1080p. Wow, look at this. I'm watching. It has me on 360 this morning. Or now it has me at 720. Don't trust this thing. Make sure, see how it screwed me this morning? If I wouldn't even know any better. Go to 1080p. It's a big difference. Big difference. Look at the difference here. Look at this. This versus this. You could actually see everything clearly. So make sure you're watching a 1080p, not auto, 1080p. Go all the way to auto. And if you guys are getting some benefit out of it, please give us a thumbs up. Also, I'm assuming Customer Service Live will be around today. Let me give you the links for that. And I think Kane will be in the VIP room tomorrow. Hold on a second. Here's Customer Service Live. And here is my Telegram channel. And I'll give you the link for the VIP room anyway. Oh, you know what? I'm on the wrong tab. Hold on. I'm on the wrong tab. You're not going to see any of my links if I do this. Hold on. Now you will. Okay, sorry about that. All right, here we go. Takes a second. Oops. Here's the Telegram channel. Let me give you this. Here's Telegram channel, and here's VIP room. VIP room right here. There you go. All right, there you guys go. All right, let's get into the market, shall we? We got a lot to talk about today. We really do. We have a lot to talk about today. First off, tech is looking really solid this morning. Really good. And technicals are looking beautiful. Okay, I'm just letting you know right off the bat. Technicals are looking beautiful right now, and we'll get into all the stock stuff. But this is looking very nice, very nice. I like this a lot. Okay, I like this a lot. I do not like this at all. This is not good. And if you think I understand what the hell's going on right now, I don't, because the market's getting really strong, and the long bond keeps breaking down. So it's not making any sense whatsoever. Now, here's something that may make a little sense. The market may be in a rally mode, but the bonds may be slowing it down. So the reason we're not seeing a bearish move and the reason we're not seeing a really strong rally is because the market is being stopped or slowed down by this. That's the only thing I could think of. Now, I can't prove that, so I'm not going to tell you that this is the reality. But the only thing I could think of is the market wants to be really strong right now, and the bond markets are offsetting it and kind of giving it that slower move, because there's no way Stocks can be on all fours without the bond market cooperating, and the bond market is not cooperating. So I'm just letting you know what's going on, okay? As far as Fed data, it's going to be very, very sticky this week. First of all, we got a holiday week. A lot of folks are going to be going out of town. Now, let me tell you a very, very quick story, okay? 2 years ago, I don't know about a Santa rally with the bond market doing this. And also, take a look at the retail sector. Just so you all know, guys, the Santa rally is perpetrated. It's triggered every year by this. What am I saying? Okay, let me back up for a second. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. Whenever we have a Santa rally, not saying we always do, we have one about 75% of the time for the last 80 years, okay? Whenever we have a Santa rally, the cause of the trigger of that Santa rally, 99.9% of the time is retail earnings. Notice retail earnings are always last, and retail earnings give us that swoop. We don't seem to have it at all, as you could see. And Friday's Nike report right here, as you could see, this is Nike. Take a look at Nike, what Nike looks like. This does not bode well for a Christmas rally from retail. So if we do get one, what I'm saying is we may be in a Christmas rally, but the bond market could be slowing it down substantially. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So in other words, instead of doing this, we're just kind of doing this while it still looks right. The bond market, that's the only thing I could think of. And again, I'm not big on extrapolating and theorizing. I don't like to do that. So I'm just telling you what I'm thinking, and I'm telling you that's what I'm thinking. I can't prove it to you. But overall, I do like what I'm seeing today in the stock market quite a bit, but I don't like the bond market. But let me just tell you guys something really quick. 2 years ago, when we started to pit around September. No, no, no. We started the pit officially last day after my birthday, October 30th, okay? 2 years ago. And before we launched the pit, we had like 96% win rate doing the sample trades. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm telling you a story about this week, okay? So take off the marketing plugs, okay? This is not marketing. So, and our win rate was like 96%, right? So I was really confident, so we launched it in October, and we didn't have like any losers. Like we were killing it, right? Our win rate was like 98%. And what I should have done was take this week off, and I didn't. And I got into deep shit. Our first losers, you know how we have 25 losers in 2 years in the pit? Well, two of those losers were caused by me trading this week. Okay? So I'm just letting you, and one of those stocks was NVO. I'll never forget it. Not only did I trade during a holiday week, I traded this stock, which is an NDR. And sorry, NVO, not ADR. Yeah, it is an ADR. And you could see how gappy it is. So I don't know if you guys remember that trade or not, but see how gappy this is? And it was a long trade 2 years ago. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I was even thinking, should I do this? Should I be trading aggressively? And I said after that, I'll never trade aggressively during Christmas again, and I'll never trade ADRs during Christmas week. So I am telling you, this week is funky, okay? This week is funky. If it wasn't funky, I wouldn't be going to Miami this week. And if I was, I'd be working full time from there. So please, 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 please be careful. Henry, I'm just showing you retail. I'm just letting you know what retail is doing it. Uh, all right. Oh, it's Chats were Chaz. I'm like it. I didn't know who it was. I didn't know who Chats were Chaz was. And I'm looking, it's Carlos. Carlos is Chatsworth Chaz. Hey, Carlos, good to see you, man. Like Chatsworth Chaz. Good to see you, Carlos. Let me know how you're doing this holiday, okay? Let me know how you're doing this holiday. So again, I'm just letting you know you got to be careful this week, folks. This is not a time to be a hero. This is not a time to be a sharpshooter. This is a time to chill, eat your cookies, here. This is what it's time to do. Let me show you this. Look what Clyde is doing. You see? There's a reason for that. Okay? Right, Bonnie? Yeah. What are you sitting over there for? What do you want? You want to say hello? Hold on. Look what I got here for you guys. Hello. Hello, Bonnie. Here, go sit in here. All right. So please be careful. Be careful this week. This is not a time to get frisky, okay? And I will be updating you on Telegram all the time. All right, gold. Gold is breaking out. I told you last week I really loved this trend in gold. I liked what I was seeing. I thought it was very nice, a very nice trend. I like gold. I still like gold. I don't follow silver. I know T-Buzz follows silver. I was talking to him this weekend, and he was telling me, um, can blame his DNA. He was telling me, and he was telling me he really loves silver. I'm not a big silver guy. Um, but I do like gold, and I still like gold here, especially with all this uncertainty. U.S. dollar is still consolidating near this area. See how we had a turning point here? Remember this whole wick, this bar. This is so, folks. For anybody who wants to know how I use my levels intraday, imagine this is an intraday chart right here. See how it's wicking here, by here, wicky, wicks, 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 wicks. That's a turnaround. The only problem is it doesn't tell you how far it'll go. It just tells you there's a turning point here, but it doesn't tell you how far or how low it'll go. So just a little lesson for you guys for intraday charting, okay? Oh, he wants to go. He wants to go out. I'll let him out in a second. So US dollar just kind of consolidating in this area. Remember I told you there's a huge liquidity pocket here. Remember we talked about it. I had this thing drawn here. I told you guys there's a big liquidity pocket right here. And there's a big liquidity pocket here. So when you see a liquidity pocket, usually you see us getting stuck here or bouncing off that area. On silver mostly. Good for you, Adam. Good for you. I mean, commodities are different too. Commodities are totally different than stocks. Crude oil. I warned you last week. I don't know what happened to my trend line. Oh, new contract. That's what happened. And by the way, folks, did you guys remember to change your quarterly VWAP today? I mean, to Friday's date? Did everybody change their VWAP to Friday? You think I would forget it? All right, here. Just put that up there. So remember I told you we're going to come down here, and now we're going to traverse back up, and now we're traversing back up here, okay? So we came down, couldn't false breakout, didn't really break down. Now we're coming back to the upper part of this channel. Hey, Linda, good to see you. So, Linda, you'll be seeing me competing with Mr. Warrior Trading starting next week when we launch the small cap service. You'll see how well I do compared to him. It'll be funny. Bond market when 113 fudge is baked into the other numbers. I don't know. I don't know image to frame. I don't know how much fudges break into the other numbers. I don't know. I do know price action. That's what I do know. And I can tell you right now we're reversing it coming back here. Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin looks like it wants to consolidate, come back. This is the resistance area right here. The cross, this area right there, 94,000. We need to get above 94,000, okay? We got to get above 94,000. If we don't get above 94,000, nothing good's going to happen. As a matter of fact, we can get right up to 94,000, and then we can back right off, okay? Yeah, thank you, Penny, for sending it to me. I changed it right when you send me that note. Yeah, of course. Oh, you're going to do it today? Folks, Cam is going to show everybody how to change the VWAP today. Let me post that link again for Customer Service Live, the Cam and Gustavo show right here. Good morning, Kirk. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Of course I would remember. I got to do my job around here. Here it is. You could see it right here now for 2 days. You could look. We have a little baby VWAP right here. Baby view. We're gonna call it baby VWAP, right? Baby anchored VWAP for now. It's as of Friday here. You could see it right here. See 1219, folks. Set your anchored. One is beginning of the year of 2025, and one beginning of this quarter. 1219. Not beginning of the quarter, quad witching or triple witching, right here. 1219, okay? Yep, right here, Ted, right here. 1219. It was at 919. Now we're at 12.19. All right. A lot of people do it at the end of the quarter. I do it at on triple or quadruple witching because that's a major catalyst only a few days away. So just here it is, right? Here's your two VWAPs right here. 1.125 and 12.1925. Okay? You too, Adam. You too, man. It's been so great working with you the last few years. I love hanging out with you guys. How long do you use the AVWAP? All year. All year. Excuse me, all quarter, and then the other one all year. And I use them just like I would use a major moving average, like the 200, the 50, or the 100. And I would actually use them like I would use the 8 and the other one as well. All right, China. What is China doing? We're actually doing really good on time today. That's okay, Eduardo. That's okay. I'm waiting to come back from my trip to put my computer together. I have to reorganize some stuff here. I need another man to help me move. So I'm going to get Matt here to help me do that. I'm going to duplicate my work setup at home. So when I come to work or leave here, I'm looking at exactly the same thing. That's really screwing me. It's screwing my workflow. You'll find, folks, you will find out after you learn how to trade, like really learn how to trade, you're going to be much more obsessed with your process than the stocks that you pick. The stocks, all that stuff, that's almost a conclusionary. Like when Richie places a trade, he's thinking about the process, how to put it in faster, how to get to our workflow faster. Like me using that synergy to improve my workflow, it becomes execution. Your focus will become execution once you learn how to trade. It's not going to be, should I take this trade? Should I not take this trade? It's going to be execution. And I'm sure that folks right now that are here will tell you that is the case. Execution is the key. Okay, put the call ratio. Let's talk about stocks. So overall, bond market I'm hoping this is a bottom and we're going to start coming back. Hope, the word hope is a dangerous word. Gold is looking beautiful. US dollar looks like it wants to come down back into this channel. There's a lot of support here, and this is good for the market, by the way. It's not good for the economy, but it's good for the market. Doesn't look like it wants to fill this gap at all. Look how well it's holding to the 100-day. See how this 100-day is used as a resistance area? See how it's wicking out? How it's wicking out here, how it's wicking out here. Wicks out here, turns around. Wicks out here, comes back down. This is how you use these levels, all levels. You look for these wicks right here. Here's a turnaround from the bottom, and here's a turnaround from the top. Here's another wick right here. This is how you use my levels that I draw for you, the intraday levels, okay? I don't know. Maybe he got on his sled. But so far, things are looking beautiful, like beautiful. Okay, China looks like it wants to see how it got to the 8-day and how it's pausing here. You see this wick? It looks like it wants to come right back down here. So China's either going to come up and bounce above the 15, or it's going to just curl back and come down here. My money is on curling and coming back down right here like this. Okay, and here's your next support level. And if we break this, we go further down, and here's your year-to-date VWAP, okay? Yeah, I mean, the market's looking great. Actually, let me turn on TC2000, Richie, so I could follow you. I mean, I could follow the market. So, do you guys want to know what my wife got me for Christmas? My wife is trying to make a point. Let's look at the market. The market's looking beautiful. I'll get into it all in a minute, but it's just looking fantastic. I mean, we're above the 8-day. This is very nice. This is very, very nice. We'll get into all of that in a minute. The bond market's looking higher too. Look, that's Richie. Probably look at the volume here. Probably the bond market, if I had to guess. Yeah, the bond market. Oh, things are looking so nice right now. We got some really nice A lines here. Very nice A lines. Travel bag. No, she got me a new trading account. She opened up a new trading account for me. I think she's trying to tell me something. No, a new trading account. No, she wants me to trade more. I'm not kidding. I'm serious. She's upset that I'm not trading enough. No, I'm serious. I'm totally serious. I got hey Rock, good morning to you. Good morning. Folks, if you're just coming in here right now, please make sure you're watching not on auto. You see how it sneaked me in auto again? Make sure you're watching at 1080p and give us a thumbs up if you don't mind. Yeah, no, she got me a new trading account. I'm like, honey, what am I getting for Christmas? I'm getting a new trading account. All right, put the call ratio. Put the call ratio is getting close to getting a little happy here, a little too happy. But we're not below this area. We're still in the 75. We need to get below 70. This is just telling us that we're starting to get the bulls are getting a little too comfortable for their own good. Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yep. For me, she got me a new trading account. I got a new $50,000 trading account for Christmas. That's what I got from my wife. And if you guys think I'm joking, I'm not. I got a new $50,000 trading account from my wife. That's my Christmas gift. That's like me buying my wife a vacuum cleaner for the holidays. No joke, no joke. I got a new trading account. That's what I got for Christmas. She's trying to tell me something. She's definitely trying to tell me something. All right, so put the call ratio is still looking okay, but we're starting to get into we're starting to get into we're starting to get into a little bit of extra push. What about momentum levels? Let's see. I think we're starting to get Santa is starting to get happy here. Look, consumer discretionary, technology, QQQ, communication. Do you remember where all of this was last week? I'm sure you don't, so I'll remind you. QQQ, technology, communication, home builders, consumer discretionary. You see this? Now look at it. That's December 12th. Look at it today. Consumer discretionary, tech, semiconductors, healthcare is not here, not there. QQQ, we're starting to get the nice stuff coming up here. She knows me very well. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Eagle Beagle. Exactly. No, under my name. Under my name. I'm not kidding. That's what I got as a Christmas gift. She gave it to me yesterday. I got a new trading account. She says every time you open up one of these, it's a start of a new adventure. So she's like, I'm going to open up a new one for you. She wants me to trade more. She wants me to be more active in the market. We had a little talk yesterday. She doesn't think I'm trading enough. Oy vey. Do not trade. I don't trade very much. I trade pretty much what I trade in the pit, but she wants me to trade more. What you guys see in the pit is pretty much what I'm usually doing. By the way, speaking of the pit, let me show you how awful our performance has been the last 2 weeks. Just awful, awful, horrible, horrific. Look at Clyde. He's in the bathtub. You on the 8th, we closed with a profit. Roku, we closed with a profit. PDD from last previous Friday, we closed with a profit. Google, we closed with a profit. Uber, we closed with a profit. Thursday and Friday, I was at my daughter's graduation. On Monday last week, I came back with Palantir, took profit on Palantir, took a bonus on Moss Short, gave you a winner on Moss Short, went long Roku, took profit on Roku, shorted AVGO for a quick scalp. You guys all made out like bandits. Went long Reddit, took profit on Reddit, took a quick scalp on Roblox, made money on Roblox, took a time spread on CCL. You're welcome for making you 20, 30% on that. Went long Merck and gave you a lottery on Lamb Weston to finish the week, lottery on Lamb Weston for 100% bonus. That's the last 2 weeks in the pit, by the way, just FYI. In the hardest market that I've seen in the last, I don't know how many years. So, yeah, my girls are coming back. Korea, bringing the cash to invest in America. Yay! That's nice, Peanuts. That's nice. Yes, supporting my passion for trading. All right. You guys are funny. You crack me up. I am tired, but Got to do what we got to do. Yeah, it's for the small caps. That's exactly Ralph. Right. Ralph is right. It's for the small caps. That service, that account is going to be used for me trading the small caps. Thank you, Ralph. Very insightful of you, but that's exactly right. You guys, I am so excited about the small caps. Wait till next week. Wait till next week. You guys are going to be in love. So I like how the sectors are looking. We have good momentum to the upside, real good momentum to the upside. We have good directional bias to the upside. We don't have any directional bias to the downside. Um, as far as VIX, let me quickly look at VIX. Again, I'd love to tell you something nasty and bad, but everything is except the bond market, everything is looking great. This is very positive right here. But I want to remind you something. Volatility is mean reverting. Volatility is mean reverting, and we're near the lower end of the scale. The point is, I would be very careful here, and you may want to start thinking about buying some calls on VIX, maybe 3 months out, 4 months out. These spikes happen every 3 months, right? So I'm thinking we're going to have another spike. I like to buy VIX when we get to this area right here, like 12, 14. We're getting close. We're getting close. Remember, volatility is mean reverting. And if we have a down move in the market, I usually do it once a quarter, okay? And it looks like we're getting ready for another move. So just heads up. Just like you may want to wait maybe next week sometimes and start looking into 3 month out VIX calls, okay? And I'll talk about that as bonus trades. Why is the market difficult to trade, Diamond Jen? That's a great question. If you wait about 10 minutes, I will answer your question, and I've been answering that question a lot. Okay? So I will answer your question. I will answer your question. So we finally have a little bit of momentum. Let's look at stocks. Okay. Okay. Who was it that asked me that question? Was it Diamond Jen? Was it? Diamond Jen, let me show you something. Look. What has the market been doing what has the market been doing since October? This took 4 days. What has the market been doing aside from this little whopper right here? What has the market been doing? Hasn't been going anywhere. See this? We haven't gone anywhere, Diamond Jen. In order for stocks to make moves, the stock market has to make a move. If the stock market's doing this, your stocks are going to be doing this. You understand? Look at RSP since October. Take a look at this. Look, Diamond Jen, look. Look. How do you make money like that? How do you make money here? Very hard. Markets are not usually stuck like this for months on end. 3 days up, 3 days down, 3 days up, 3 days down, 3 days up, 3 days down, 3 days down, 3 days up. Can't make money in a market like that. That's why it's so hard. Because the market's not giving us anything to work with. That's why. Okay? The market, your individual stocks. I don't know if you guys remember me saying this to you, but I've said it many, many times. Think of stocks like waves inside water, the ocean, okay? If the water is calm in the ocean, all stocks are going to be calm. If the water is if there's a tsunami in the ocean, you're going to have a lot of huge waves. Those waves are individual stocks, okay? So you've had absolutely no movement from the market. We haven't gone anywhere. The market has to move. Now, you could day trade very well in this kind of a market environment, as you could see from my pit trades. But this is not a swing trading market. As soon as you get 10, 15% on your stock, it goes down 10, 15%. And remember, our options decay. This is just a chew you up and spit you out market right here. That's why. Okay. Yeah, range bound, just range bound. We need to move. The market needs to move. Needs to move. Okay. Speaking of movement, look at SMH. Higher low, swing high, pull back to the 8-day EMA. What kind of a pattern is this? That's an A line right now on SMH, folks. Yes, that's an A line on SMH. A nice one too. Look, swing high, higher low, 50-day moving average, above the 8-day. The 8 days crossing the 15-day, and we're above our 3-day VWAP. That, my friends, is an A line to the upside. And when you get an A line on an index, that's really good. Really good. Now we have a potential to hit swing highs again. Let's look at mags, shall we? Look at mags. Mags haven't gotten above this line. Mags have to get. And by the way, speaking of why it's been so hard to trade lately, look at mega caps. This is what gives the market stocks its mojo. Look at this. How do you trade this? How do you trade mega caps in this kind of environment? You understand? So again, I'm just being honest with you. I'm not trying to give you excuses or anything. I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah, I mean, look at this. How do you make money in a market like this? It becomes much more difficult. So this needs to break above, mega caps need to break above my black line, okay? Then we'll start getting an A. We'll have a very nice A line. If this, look, this breaks, we need to get on, we need to get above 68. We need to get above 68. Okay? QQQ. Let's look. You've got yourself a nice A line here. The only problem is we're not pulling back from all-time highs. We're pulling back from swing lows. Hence, we have to wait for this to break. You know why? We got to make another swing high. Now, you're probably saying, Roger, you're getting a little too, just because this was a swing high and this is a swing high. I don't like pullbacks from non-swing highs. I don't. So I would be much more focused on semiconductors, or SPY, and I'll show you why. You can see it right here. That's almost a swing high right there. I think that's like the same level. So I would much more focus on the SPY and SMH swing highs, pullbacks from swing highs than QQQ. But technically, this is an A line. We're above the 50, high or low. But I would prefer taking the QQQ once we're above the 627.72 area. I want to see this. I want to see a little ring, half ring right here, a new high. I want a new high. But I'm being very, very nitpicky right now. I like this overall. I like the structure. It's a nice structure. Okay. Okay. Oh, Bonnie's just laying there relaxing. Look at that. Living the dream, aren't you now? Look at that. All right. So everything's looking good, but I'm just a little concerned about QQQ, but I'm not seeing that on SMH, and I'm not really seeing too much of that on the SPY. But I will say this, I would feel much more comfortable with us making a new high, even for a day. Okay. So mega caps flat till we break this out. And remember, today's Monday and we're in a holiday week. And remember what happened last Monday? We looked like we were going to break out. We opened higher and we just came down the whole day. So remember, until you see the mega caps break above this level, 68, we want mega caps above 68. Be careful. Be careful. Also, there's no rally. This does not look very strong. Okay. This does not look that strong. It doesn't look weak, but it doesn't look all that strong. This is the retail sector. This is where you need to be looking out for. Yeah, great for diagonals. Exactly, Omar. And for time spreads, which is what we've been doing right here. Look for this. But this will cause the rally, and I'm not seeing it. And again, retail rallying with the bond market here, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, talked about that. Let me give you levels. You guys need levels for the day. And I'll probably be posting them for you every single day before the market opens. I'm going to be a lot on Telegram this week, okay? If there's something to say. So even though I'm not going to be trading, I mean, I'm going to be live with you guys. I'll be around. I'll be around. I'm always around. And check Telegrams. I'll be posting my levels. Well, we're already on SMH. Why don't we just start there, right? Man, I was so tired before coming on here with you guys. And now I'm all energized. By the way, Murray, are you here, Murray? Murray, I want to thank you. I took that gift package you got me for Ponte Vedra Inn and Club yesterday. I took advantage yesterday, and it was fantastic. Murray is a wonderful guy. He got me and my wife a massage last time he was here, And I took advantage of it yesterday. I went and got a massage yesterday, and I was very relaxed. My son and my son and my future daughter-in-law came back from Banff. We celebrated them getting engaged yesterday, last night. I'm just talking while drawing this. So it was a nice evening. I'll post some pics later. Here are the levels. I'm just giving them to you right now. Um, SMH levels. All right. SPY levels. Yep. So that's what my wife got me for the holidays, a new trading account for the small caps. Let's see here. Clean levels. Nice clean levels. No chop. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. You'll be hearing from me. Eagle Beagle, you'll be hearing from me on Telegram. You're not going to be seeing me till Friday, but you will be hearing from me. Yes. I will be, and you can email me. You can email me. Remember, 2 days out of this week is a holidays, and I will be back on Friday, so I'm going to miss 3 days. But I will be around, and I'll be sending you my updates and all of my thoughts and all this. You'll be getting all on Telegram. SPY levels. I got to recharge my battery a little bit. QQQ. Got to recharge my battery. And all trades will be everything will be there except the pit. I'm going to be slowing down on the pit. If I see a good swing trade, I'll give it to you, but I don't think I'll be day trading in the pit this week. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll be bored. Who knows? Okay, that's those that looks great. Let's give you that. And I don't have to worry about being late today since I'm not going to work. And you guys will be good without me. You'll be fine. Remember, I'm around. My email is there. Cam and Gustavo are here. It's just for a few days where you shouldn't be trading very much. And if you are going to be trading, please use small position size. Let's do Russell 2000. All right. I'm going to be off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but I will be around. I'm not going to be live. I'm going to be around. So you guys can email me. I'll be chit-chatting with you in the Telegram channel. I'll be around. Just nothing live. Next time we're here live, it's going to be Friday. All right. You'll get all my updates in the morning. I promise you. I'll send you my full updates in Telegram channel. Let you know what I think the indexes are doing, overnight levels, all that stuff. Happy wife, happy life, Eagle Beagle. Yeah, even when I was in Germany, I was around. You know, it's hard to get me to keep, it's hard to keep me away from you guys. Very hard to keep me away from you. No, no VIP room today. I think Kane tomorrow is going to be working my VIP room. Mm. By the way, the Russell 2000 looks very nice on the daily chart right now, and that is a swing high. Okay, that is a swing high. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. Nice breakout. That's very nice. That's very nice. I may be trading a little bit of Russell this week. I don't know. Looks very nice. Very nice. All right. Very nice. Russell 2000 is looking nice. The SPY's looking nice. Mags are almost at that level where we see that they're right at that 67, 62 level. Need to break above here. QQQ is looking very nice. Very nice. I like what I'm seeing, folks. I like what I'm seeing. Let's do bond market. Let's do Levels on bonds. Okay. Bonds are at Friday's high, at Friday's close right now. We gapped down and now we're coming back up. So this is really good for the stock market, or at least as good as could be. And right here. That's very nice. Let's draw some more levels here. All right. Look at that. I will, Diamond Jen. I will let you know. I haven't started trading it yet. I just got it yesterday. I haven't even opened it yet. But I will. I'm going to use it for the small cap stuff. I was hoping a trip to Europe or something, but instead I got a trading account. Oy vey. All right, here is TLT long bond levels. We want this asset to go up as much as possible this week. Okay? Okay. All right, let me give you small caps. Small caps. Also, folks, please be really careful with these small caps this week. There's going to be a lot less retail traders, and because there's going to be a lot less retail traders, there's going to be a lot less. No, there's no VIP room, Don. I'll be driving today to Miami. There's no VIP room today. I will give you my stocks, my watch lists. Okay, I will. I'll post everything on Telegram for you. Maybe. Pre-buzz. All right, let's go here. Let's go through this really quickly. Yes. HXHX. Let's say 69 cents. How about that? No. Yes. Sidhu. About above $2. How about that? I like this one. I like how it's flagging. I really like this one a lot. Above the 200. Very nice. Very nice look. Very nice look. Kai, you'll be fine. I'll be posting everything on Telegram for you. Thank you, but you guys will be fine. I'm only going to be out during holidays for a few days. Yeah. One second. Let me let my cat out. One second. Come on, buddy. Go. All right. Let's come back here. Yeah, I'm going to start driving at 10 o'clock today, so I will not be in the VIP room today. And Kane will be in tomorrow. Then we have a holiday, and then I'll be in on Friday in the morning show, and I'll probably be there in the VIP room as well. Hmm. A lot of stocks, not a lot of goodies. Okay, that's all we got for today. There's just two stocks. We got HXHX above 69 and exactly. And Sidhu. I like the Sidhu quite a bit actually, above $2. And I'll be updating you guys on Telegram, not while I'm driving, but after I get there today. I will be updating you the whole time. Okay, let me give you stocks for today, and I'll be posting stocks for you guys. I'll be giving you bonuses. Trust me, I'll be around, you know. What do you have in bottom section of these charts? Volume. Right here, I just have volume and HA candles, which I don't really use for small caps. I don't use this for small caps. I use volume and price for small caps, nothing else. I don't use any indicators for small caps. I don't use a lot of indicators, period, for anything. All right, let me give you my stocks on my watch list, okay? T-Mobile. Would you guys, you know what I'll do today? Since I'm not going to be around, I'll post them for you on Telegram, okay? Short here, I'll let me post them for you first, okay? And then I'll go through them with you. And I'll do that every morning, okay? I'm just posting them on Telegram for you right now. That's the short list. I'll go over them with you in just a second. There's some really nice looking stocks here. My concern is the liquidity this week. We got plenty of really nice stocks to work with. Okay. All right. I posted this for you, and I'm going to post this in forward this to Trading Pit too. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I want to write a little note for the pit. Now look what I posted for people in the pit. I'll be driving today all day. I won't be day trades. If I see a good swing, I'll let you know. I'll be around this week, but not too active. It's for your own good. Liquidity is going to dry up this week. I'm just letting you know, okay? Shorts. T-Mobile. Richie, I think you mentioned this one to me last Friday. I think, maybe, possibly. We talk stocks all day, but it does look great for a short. A lot of utilities look crappy this week. Crappy. A lot of utilities. I only posted one, but they all look like this. That's an A line to the downside. Visi. And folks, if you haven't given us a thumbs up and if you haven't joined this Telegram channel, please do. It's all right here. All right here. Please give us please make sure you're watching at 1080p and give us one thumbs up. The word on the street is it helps us get rankings, okay, with Google. It was an 1800, someone of the worst driver I've ever seen. Yeah, absolutely. Hopium, the worst drivers I've ever seen were in Florida. No question about that. No question about that. Okay, let's continue. Visi, Orly. My wife drives, and we both drive. She drives about 80% of the time, Naples fan, and I drive about 20% of the time. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm not doing a lot of driving. I usually do about 20 in our relationship. I do about 20% of the driving, and she does about 80% of the driving. She loves to drive, and I like to trade. And I'm always on the phone, putting on a trade, or I'm always looking at the market while I'm driving. So she usually drives. She tries to minimize anything I do outside of trading, so that I could trade, so I could focus all my time on you guys and the markets. My wife is my wife used to work with me. My wife used to be my assistant when I had my brokerage firm. Um, so she's used to helping me out with things all the time. I got very lucky. I married a really, really good woman who helps me out and make helps me so I could focus on what I do and not deal with all the other stuff. She deals with everything around the house. I'm like a guest here. And I'm not kidding, I'm serious. Crown Castle, nice stock. CLX, nice stock. CCI, nice stock. I'm very lucky. I'm a very, very lucky man. Utilities near all-time lows and still going down. It's not a great sign, but it's not a bad sign, but they are going down. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Yeah. CCI. Let's now do the. I wouldn't be able to do what I do the way I do it if I wasn't married to my wife. It would be very difficult. She keeps me very grounded. Cisco, and I know I talked to Richie. He's got the same environment too. We're very lucky. We have wives who are really there for us. You got to have that support. If you don't have that support, trading becomes so much harder. Yeah, she's always been there for me. She's been there for me. 80/20. That's great, Marl. No, no, she does the driving. Oh, I married up, Rick. I could assure you I married up. There's no question about that. Plus, she's beautiful. I got a little lucky there too. On semiconductor, nice, nice. This is a flag. I don't know if you guys can see it right here. It's a nice flag right here. Breakout from a flag. Those are usually pretty bullish patterns. Thank you. Thank you, Hariam. Hey, thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, she is an amazing person. Most wives would be like, "No, I don't want you trading. I don't." No, she's like, "Yeah, you need to trade more. You need to trade more." Right here, Morgan Stanley. If it breaks above 177.66, looks very nice. It's got to break above this level here because it can just consolidate around these averages. Right here, Morgan Stanley. We got BK. That's funny, Richie. Bank of Mellon looks better than Morgan Stanley. Again, I would prefer to see these stocks above this pivot right here, 117.20 right here, above this area right here. But I do like financials, and that's a very good sign for the market. Let's see what the SPY is doing. Yeah, SPY's still moving up. Bonds are not. Look at SMH. Wants to come back to that area. I like SMH. I like chip stocks a lot today, actually. Teradyne looks like a beautiful A line right here. That's a very nice looking, very attractive A line. Very attractive A line. That is a, oh, we're here. 1 second. So you could do it this way, or you could do it this way. One way or the other, you could do it. Okay. You could do it with the anchored VWAP, or you could do a support resistance area. 209.05 would be your entry on CH above 205. 209.05. Okay. Tyson. Nice, Marlon. Good for you. Oh, she's the best. Yeah, she's the best. I did very, very, and a lot of you met her. She always comes to the events when I have them, and she always comes to dinner. A lot of you had a chance to meet my wife. Marie a lot of you guys met Richie met my wife. She's a very nice lady. This stock looks very choppy, but if it breaks above this channel right here, it's got to break above this area right here. Okay, first, don't get too excited. I like how it bottomed out, but it's got to break up first. Tyson Micron. I actually have two chip stocks on my list, Micron and LRCX. This is a little overextended. This may be a good day trade. Please don't swing this. And also on semiconductor also look good. I had that on my list earlier. Please, one chip stock to a customer. This doesn't look as overextended, but I really like chip stocks today. Citibank. I'm actually going to be looking for a pullback opportunity, maybe go long SMH. I really do like how it's looking. I mean, this is a very nice chart right here. That's a perfect A line, by the way, guys. Except it could use a little more volume, but that's a perfect A line. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to distract you. Let's go back to our stocks. Citibank. Nice looking chart. I like banks being strong right now. That's very positive. Newmont. Yeah. Oh, you met my wife as well. Right, right. Yeah, you guys met her. She's awesome. She's a very nice lady. She likes to chit chat. She's cool. She's a cool gal. This is very nice on Newmont. Again, day trading, not swing trading. Let's take a look at Barrick real quick, see if it's looking the same. I like this stock better for a swing. I think Newmont is better. I think Newmont is better for a day trade. See how it's really overextended from this area right here, and you could see how I mean not C, how what was that stock? I just had it here a second ago. Barrick, B, not C. Barrick is not as overextended. It's just a little overextended. Volume is looking good. I like this. Please wait for it to come back to this area, to the VWAP, to this brand new VWAP we just posted here. Look, our baby, we'll call it the baby VWAP for a few days, okay? You too, Hopian Addict. You too. I'll have a few minutes. I'll check RMBS and AVGO in a second. I will. Just give me a second. I do want to look at them. General Motors looks good. Now, I want to show you something interesting. So, look, the stock gets really overextended. Look at how you see this pocket between the 8-day EMA and price action, but then it flags and it comes back to the 8-day EMA without going down. That's a very, very good sign. So again, I want to show you guys something. So imagine we're looking at the stock right here, okay? What would I say to you? I would say, hey, this is a nice day trading stock, but don't swing trade this stock because look at all the distance we have here, right? Okay, right? But then look what happens to the stock. The stock just goes sideways, right? And the 8-day catches up to it. Now, that's it could either go down and catch up to the 8-day, or the 8-day could catch up to it. In this case, the 8-day caught up to the stock. I'm going to tell you guys something. It's much better setup when the 8-day catches up to the stock versus the stock catching up to the 8-day. For the stock to catch up to the 8-day, it has to go down. For the 8-day to catch up to the stock has to go sideways. When you have a big move and you have a big move sideways, this relieves the pressure of this upside move. You understand? Remember what I always say, the market doesn't have to go down after going up a lot. It can just flag. And when it flags, it's just telling you that it really likes that strength. So if you have a chance to buy a pullback where the moving average catches up to the stock instead of the stock catching up to the moving average, you're always in a better position, okay? So you see the pole right here, flag right here? See how this didn't move down. This just kept moving up and the flag came up. This is a very good example of a lesson I'm trying to teach you, okay? You're overextended, but then price doesn't move down. It just consolidates. And if it consolidates, that's the same thing as coming down, but it's actually better, okay? Because it's able to hold, it's telling us that it's able to hold on to this strength, okay? So this is a very nice setup right now. That's what I'm trying to tell you, okay? That lesson that I just shared with you, it took me about 10 years to figure this little lesson out. I'm telling you, these little nuances make all the difference. See how it just flags and how the moving average catches up to price instead of price catching up? That's a better setup, okay? All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off. If I see something important, I need to tell you about it. Yes, exactly, Richie. Exactly. Exactly. That means it's accepting price. Just like here. Just like here. Look. Look. See how we're moving up, right? If I saw the stock right here, what would I say? I would say wait for it to come back to the 8-day, right? But the stock never comes back to the 8-day. The 8-day comes back to the stock. It's accepting this price. It's telling us, hey, we're okay here. We don't need to go back. And I mean, like after like a week, usually after 2, 3 days, that's a very nice move. That's a very nice move. See, it didn't come back to the 8-day. The 8-day came back is now it's the other way around. Price isn't moving down. The 8-day is coming to the 8-day. That's a very, 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 what I just gave you is a very big and important lesson. If you don't believe me, ask Richie, ask Omar. This is very important. This is the kind of this is how you want to consolidate, not breaking down. You don't want to consolidate like this, like this. You want to consolidate like this. Okay? Small caps are HXHX and SIDU. Here, I'll write them for you again. HX. I'm not in a rush today. I'm leaving at 10, so I have plenty of time. HXHX greater than 0.69. And SIDU above. I like the SIDU quite a bit, above $2. Speaking of SIDU, let's look where it is right now. Yep, 197 right now. This is the kind of chart you want for a small cap to break out. Our level is right here. And if it moves up above $2 before morning, we just wait for the we mark it as a new high, okay? We need to trade above the pre-market high. This is a 10 out of 10. Oh, and there we go. Oh, almost there. This is a 10 out of 10. See how it's consolidating here, how it's not breaking down? That's a very attractive setup above the 200-day moving average. This is if we were launching the small cap today, this would be a 10 plus on my list. Let's put it this way. I would be watching the stock like in real time. Just letting you know. This is a beautiful, beautiful. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for us to start. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun. Okay. You have your small caps, you have your large caps, you have your levels. Folks, listen and listen good. It's Monday. We have a crap load of delayed data coming out. We have the holidays. Please be careful. I will be live again on Friday, okay? I will be live again on Friday. This is the last time I'm going to be live. I will be updating you all the time in the Telegram channels like I always do. Maybe a little bit less, but I'll be around. If you have questions, send me an email. This is a great time to start winding down for the holidays. Please, please be cautious. At the same time, I'm absolutely loving what I'm seeing here on SMH. I'm loving what I'm seeing here on SMH. Even if we back down a little bit and come down to the 50-day, we already made a higher high, as long as it holds pre-open. It's Monday. Monday usually are not big days ahead of holidays. You may see a lot of false breakouts. With that said, we are seeing good momentum. Be be very nimble this week. Be very, very nimble this week. Okay? Be very, very nimble this week. Okay, you want me to take a look at a couple of stocks? I'll take a look at a couple of stocks. Don't post anymore. These are the ones I'm going to look at. AVGO, and then I got to get out of here. I got to get ready for the trip. I like that SIDU a lot. Here, I'll tell you to keep an eye on this stock here. Okay. Broadcom needs to get above the 50-day and it needs to get above here. I'd be buying Broadcom right here. 383, above 383. Okay. Let's see. What was the other one you wanted me to take a look at? There's not a lot of catalyst today. The catalysts are chips and mags, chips and mags, chips and mags. Let's see what other. You want me to look at those three stocks? Okay, I'll take a look at them for you. HWM. It looks very nice, but it's got to get above this area. Look how choppy it is. You don't want to, I mean, volume is picking up. It's looking good. It's got to get above this area, 208.13. Next one was ISRG. Wow, I'm staying late with you guys today. I'm going to miss all of you. This also needs to break out. These stocks look good. They just need to break out, and they're all very choppy. SRG and FSLR. This is why we haven't been making any money last few months. Stocks have been just going like this. It's looks all these stocks look great. The problem with all of these stocks is this. They all need to break out of this area. What was the other one there? It was ISRG. See, look, you'll see what I'm talking about. ISRG. So we got to break out of this structure. Okay. Hey, Jill. Got here late. I'll be watching the whole thing as soon as you're done. Safe travels and have a wonderful time. Thank you so much, everybody. And remember, I will be around. I'm not flying to the moon. I'm not going to Europe. I'm just going to be around the whole time. Carvana needs to get above this. So somebody asked me earlier why stocks haven't been doing anything. Because we've been just choppy. This has to break out of this structure. It's got to get above 475. All right. Thank you so much, guys and gals. I appreciate every one of you. Kane will be in my VIP room tomorrow. I will be around the whole time, but I will be very slow to put on day trades in the pit. Matt is around for swing trades. We'll be putting on swing trades as usual. He'll be day trading as usual, or maybe a little bit less. I gave him a few harsh words to start using the Alpha Zone Pro more in Trading Zone Live. So he'll be doing that. And he's going to be also talking to Richie about those 2-minute candles, the HA candles. He loves those. So have a great holiday, folks. Let me give you some links. Cam, Raleigh, I hope you guys have a great Christmas. I'll be around if you need anything at all, okay? Here's the Telegram channel. Here is VIP room for Kane's for tomorrow. This needs to break out right here, Carvana. And then here is Customer Service Live. All right. Folks, please be careful today. Be patient. Wait till at least 10 o'clock. Let the market settle. Don't go hot and heavy. And be really, really careful. I'll be around. And if you have any questions, send me an email. It may take me a little longer to get back this week, but I'm around. If you're a day trader, this is not a week to be crazy. This is a week to be very, very slow. Volume, institutions are going to be doing what I'm doing, taking off. This is going to be a very slow week, especially as we progress. Please be cautious. The key this week is not to get hurt too bad. Don't try to focus on making money this week. Focus on capital preservation. All right? All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. I love all of you guys. I appreciate the thumbs up. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.